Hello, guys. I don't have my partner today, old Rob Thorne. He had to go to some doctor's appointment. So I'm going to basically ask you, where do you think we are today? Well, we're in North Mapleton and just about on the Springville-Mapleton border, so we're pretty close. And you're probably wondering what the topic's going to be. By the way I'm dressed. Are we going hunting? Maybe. We'll just have to wait and see. So, we are at my friends' places, the Lydiards, Jan and Jory Lydiard and their kids. This is going to be kind of a family show today, and we got a real good topic. We're going to go down the basement for our first segment, and you'll see what the topic is. Here we go. Okay, guys, we're down here in the basement. We're going to introduce you to these fine people here. We're going to introduce you to the female perspective, female side of this family. This is Jan Lydiard. Welcome to our show.
Hey, Goose.
And then the man of the house is my good buddy Jory Lydiard.
Hi, Goose.
Welcome to our show.
Hey, thank you.
And people are wondering what the topic is today. What is the topic?
I'm going to let him take over that.
We're talking about Labrador Retrievers.
You ain't nothing but a hound dog.
The training, we do field trials and hunt tests with them, and then we also raise probably 1 or 2 litters a year. So kind of taking through the whole process.
All right.
Yeah.
So for people who don't know much about dogs?
Yeah. We'll show them from start to almost finish.
From the puppy to the pro.
Ooh, and there might be somebody out there that's looking for a puppy.
Yes, we've got 3 more to find a home for.
And how much does a pup cost?
How much is that dog in the window?
Ours range from 900 to 1,000, depending on a boy or a girl. But they're good bloodlines. They're going to be smart, good dogs.
Yeah. A lot of the bloodlines like this, for one of this caliber with these bloodlines, usually right around 1,500. We kind of just try and keep them down to help people get started, and that's how we got started. So.
Is this the star of the show?
That's
this
the
is
star.
Annie.
This
That's
is
about
Annie?
her personality till she gets in the
Look
field.
at her. Wow.
She is so chill, but you throw a bird in front of her and all heck breaks loose.
Okay, how old are the pups?
1 week.
1 week.
1 week old puppy.
So for you women out there that know about childbirth, you know why she's laying down.
She popped out 9 of them.
9. Wow. All
9
right.
puppies.
Let's go over here, Trav, and take a look at the little pups, these little dolls, little precious things. So, how many males and females you got?
All right, so I said that she had 9 puppies. 2 of them passed away, so we're down to 7. But we have 4 girls and 3 boys.
All righty.
Yep, blacks and yellows. The dad, the sire of the pups, is yellow, and mom's black, obviously. So, yeah.
So when will their eyes be open?
About next week, we're
about 2
thinking.
weeks.
About next week?
About next week. When they hit the 2-week mark, they start to open their eyes, but they sure make some cute squeaking noises.
Yeah.
And they can definitely smell when their mom comes near them. They know it's time to eat.
I can believe that.
Mom, hey, Annie.
Annie, kennel.
Let's get the mom in there.
Someone help me! Help
There we
me!
go.
Help me, please!
Jan,
Yeah.
I'm just wondering what all those pipes, PVC is.
Yeah, great question. So the PVC pipes around the whelping box act as a kind of a bumper pad and a protection for the puppies, especially when they're so little and weak still. They can kind of go right underneath them, and then if mom is laying down like she is, her back goes just as far as those bumper pads, but the puppies can kind of have an escape route
All right. And that
from
way-
getting smashed.
That way they don't get smashed.
Exactly.
All right.
Yeah.
Which gender make the best hunters?
That's a great question. If you ask my wife, she likes the females because they
Definitely.
don't pee on her leg.
Yeah.
She had a bad experience where I was begging for a male, and a male dog came up and peed on her leg about 10
On my
minutes later.
brand new boots.
So she told me no more males, but I like the males. I feel like they're a little more hard charging, but the females are a little softer, a little sweeter. So I like both of them.
There's
I think you
benefits
can't
to
go
both.
wrong.
And what does hard charging mean?
In field trials and hunt tests, they'll line things up where they're trying to go get a mark, and they'll set up a bush or a log that they've got to run through the bush or the log. They grade them almost on a straight line. So you want your dog, they're hard charging, they'll go through anything to do that straight line.
I got you. Now I notice here on the wall, you've got several ribbons
Yeah.
that the dogs have
The
won.
dogs have done all the work, yeah.
Now you said the other day that your male, which one has the male won?
The male, this is one of my favorites. We did a derby up in Lee K. It's a field trial, and he ended up taking first place. In the derbies, we run against the pros and the amateurs, so I kind of felt like I was out of my league going up against these pros, but this dog was pretty amazing, and he did awesome. He took first. And then he also, at about 16 months, went up there competing against older dogs and took a second and took some jams too. So that's where he takes like 5th place.
All right. So we're going to be showing our viewers what field trials tests that the dogs go through.
Yeah, so
right?
yeah, by the end, we'll show you a whole master test, hunt test, set up with my kids all throwing birds and show you exactly what to expect.
Love it.
So, and then Annie, she's reached the highest level, the mom of these pups, and also the dad have reached the highest level in hunt test, which is called a master hunt test. So a lot of these ribbons are Annie's.
Okay. When we come back from our first break, we'll show our viewers a few of these training skills that you run them through.
Sounds great.
All right, we'll be back in a minute.
Hey, bird dog, get away from my chick. Hey, bird
Wow. I didn't know we had a celebrity in our show. Are you that Traeger girl?
Why, yes, I am.
I can't believe it. Wow. All right, Jor. We want to show our viewers, like we mentioned in the basement, the basic steps to the training.
Yeah,
So let's go now.
let's do it. Tug. Tug, here. Good boy. Place. Sit. So we start out just teaching them place, and we use a lot of hot dogs. Hot dogs is the magic tool for getting these dogs to do stuff. So Tug is only about 4 months old, so about 2 months ago he was in a whelping box. So not too far out from that, and so we just keep it all fun. So I've got dog dishes down here on each side, and I put a hot dog in each one, and we start working on hand commands. And so I'll show you a few of those.
You know what? You mentioned hot dogs. I love eating it. Der Wiener Schnitzel. Huh?
I do too. Do you
No
want
wonder
one?
he loves the dog.
Hey, do you like ketchup on their dogs?
Oh, love the ketchup. All right.
Tug, here. Tug. Good boy, here. Good. Tug, place. Place. Good. Sit. Good boy. Good boy. Tug. Hey. Tug. Over. Good boy, good boy. Come on, Tug. Good boy. Tug. Place. Attaboy. Sit.
How long have you been training dogs?
Good. I've been training dogs. When I was 14 years old, I bought a training kit from Cabela's, and it came with a dummy, a rope, a little book, and some pheasant scent, and I read it and studied it, and I started training a mutt, a golden retriever, a lab, a dingo, and a Chesapeake all mixed. And it was the best hunting dog we've ever had, but it's just working with them every day.
How do you teach the dog to have a soft mouth?
So what we've got is downstairs, I have a table. It's a little easier, I can put them up here, and it's all just about a lot of rewards and loving, but I'll just have him sit up, and we just work on, first we teach him hold. And so a lot of times I'll use a batting glove, and I'll put my hand in there and he just gets used to holding on to my hand. Right now he's just starting this, so this is pretty new. But I'll tell him hold, and I'll walk away from him, make sure he holds it, and you can see how soft he's holding it. And I'll come up, I'll walk around him, I'll walk over him, and he knows he's just got to hold on to that no matter what I do with him.
Now, if I try to take it,
He'll probably let you at this stage.
oh, at this stage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Say release.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's soft. Beautiful.
Now he likes you.
Okay.
Good boy.
Yeah, I
Hold.
like it.
So a lot of things we'll do is work on the basics. We'll teach them sit, down. Good. We'll even teach him how to crawl a little bit. Hey, tug, crawl, crawl. Attaboy.
Look at that.
Good boy.
That's better than some of them PE kids I taught.
Over. Hey, over. We'll teach him over. Just teach him a lot of basic tricks. Pretty much all we're doing is trying to teach him how to have fun and to love to learn to do new things. So when he gets older, it's just a good time and he's excited to do it.
All right. Do you always use food as a reward?
We don't. So we'll use food at the start, and I've got a little clicker too when they do
the
right
little
things.
clicker.
I click it, and we transition out of that, and I have a collar on him. It's a shock collar, but there's a button on there that's for tone. It's a little beep. So I transition from all this being the reward to that beep noise being the reward. So if he goes and gets a bumper and it's a ways away, I can hit that, and he hears it and knows he did something good.
Ah, all
yeah.
right. Very good. All right. I heard that he was named after Bryce Harper.
She is, yeah.
What's the deal on that?
We like Bryce Harper. We kind of name all of our dogs after baseball players. So we got Tug, like Tug McGraw.
Yeah.
Bryce Harper. We have a Griffey, like Ken Griffey.
Hey, why don't we name one after Goose?
Hey, we
He's
need
a
to.
ball player.
Yeah. Right. Okay, this next test, now for our young viewers who really like birds and that, they don't have to worry about the dog hurting the bird, right?
Right. So we did all that training with the soft mouth. So now we have these pigeons, and we just keep reusing them. It seems like they have a lot of fun. Sometimes we'll do it across water, and they'll go get them. They come swimming across. It's like they're taking a little boat ride across the water. But yeah, they just go pick them up all nice and soft.
And you keep the primary feathers trimmed, right? So they
Yeah.
won't fly away.
Yeah.
All right, so when you see this, little ones, the bird is not being hurt, okay? Because we've never killed anything on Goose in the Wild, and we're not starting today. Okay.
What we're doing here is, for getting a dog steady, out in a lot of the hunt tests and stuff, they'll be close and they'll throw things over them. And they'll want to break and go get them. The big thing they're testing is to see if the dog is under full control. So the way you start it is just in the backyard doing stuff where we'll throw things, the biggest temptation, and she learns that she can't move until I say her name.
Gotcha.
So,
All right.
Wanna
Ooh,
see
you're
it?
going to love this.
so we just come out with a pigeon, and she wants this pigeon really bad. Harper. We just throw it up in the air. You catch it, it gets to fly around a little bit. She's watching it. And now she's sitting all steady, and she's been really good for 3 throws, so I'll say her name. Harper. Good, here. Right now she's just positioning it so she can get a good hold without hurting it. Here. Harper, here. Good. She'll come to heel, sit, release. So she delivered it right to hand.
Look
Ready
at
to go.
that.
Break
Look
place.
at that.
Is it alive?
It's alive, doing good, wants to go again.
Okay. Yeah, the bird's still alive. And you've probably never seen a goose petting a pigeon. Look at that, baby. I love birds because I am one. There you go. We're going to go to our next break. And we're going to go up to Jolly's Ranch
Right.
where the training goes.
Yeah,
Right?
that's where it all happens.
Where it all happens. We'll see you back here in a minute.
I'll show you how to walk the dog.
All right, guys, we're back from the break. And before we go up to Jolly's Ranch, we've got one more little test we want to show our viewers. and it's a little mini obstacle course. Set it up, bud.
Okay, so what we got here is what we were talking about in field trials, where if there's a bush or something, she's got to go a straight line and go through any obstacle. So we've set up, I work with kids with autism, and so we do like sensory diets and build obstacle courses to help kids. So I was doing that, I thought, wow, this would be a great idea to do for dogs, to teach them to do obstacle courses. So this is taking my work to home, training dogs.
Oh,
so,
nice transition.
Yeah.
I like that.
Okay, so down there we've got some bumpers, we call them bumpers or dummies, set up, and we've got a bed frame and then a little swimming pool, and I've got Eli on all four down there. She's gonna run and jump over all of them, grab the bumper, and come back in a straight line, hopefully.
So Eli's gonna act like a dummy then?
He is, he's got it down.
All right.
Sit, Deborah. Back.
Boom.
Good, good.
All right.
Here, Harp.
All right. Attaboy. Get over.
Good,
There you go.
good. Now we got it. Good girl, good girl.
Yeah.
And now we'll play the game with her.
I like it.
Good, good, good.
All right. Now we're gonna head up to Jolly's, right?
Let's do it, yeah.
All right. Here we go.
Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
Well, how come the dogs ain't following us?
They're trained. They don't come out until I give them the command to come out.
Really, you think you're that good, huh?
They are.
Let's see.
All right. Harper, break out. Annie, break out.
Now the women are probably wondering, what about the wife?
Jenny, break out.
I love it, baby. I love it. All right, guys, we're finally up here at Jolly's Ranch. Okay, I notice looks like a baseball diamond to me.
Yeah, it looks like it right now. Usually in the trials, the hunt test, and when we practice, we'll set up clear down at the other ends of the field, spread this all the way out. It'll probably be about 100, 150 feet longer than where they're at. And we really spread out. We've condensed it for TV.
For TV, all right,
Yeah.
so our viewers can see it.
Yeah.
I like it.
So Easton's gonna throw first, then Emma will throw second, and then Eli. And so he'll go, I'll have him for this sake. I'll pick up his, come back, we'll get a blind, and then we'll pick up those two. This will be a master hunt test. There'll be a triple with 2 blinds and a bulldog. This is kind of a harder level master test, but it kind of gives you an idea of a lot of things that could happen at a master.
And the bulldog is what?
That is where she's running back with a bird or a dummy. Somebody throws another bird out. She can't drop that bird. She's got to come back, and I'll send her again to get it. So it's a distractor.
So your wife is going to throw the bulldog?
Yep.
All righty. Hi, Jen.
Hi.
All righty. Okay, let's put the dog to work.
Try it. Okay, heel. Sit. All right. So I usually give them a wave, and they know when to get started. Harper. Here. Go. Here. Heel. Heel. So here. Yep. So Eli ran out, planted a blind. It's over there by that stake. We're gonna go get that. Here. Harper. Here. No bird. Sit. Okay. Deborah. No. 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 Deborah. No. No. Sit, Deborah. Okay. Back!
So the dog's got to be in real good shape.
Yeah, and she's got to run straight lines. So I lined her up, got her looking straight, and then I told her back, and she keeps that line.
So if she's weaving back and forth,
I'll
not good.
Yeah, I'll whistle her and make her run.
Oh,
Here. And that's called a bulldog. It's a little distraction.
a distraction.
Yeah, release. Okay, heel. Here, sit. Back!
Ooh.
We usually use orange bumpers because they don't see them as well. They don't see orange,
Oh,
so they wouldn't see your socks.
I didn't know that.
But White they can see easier, but for the sake of TV, we're throwing white so we can see
All
easier.
right. Wow, I can't see my socks.
Back. You see right when she smells it. She comes back. Really, here, easy. And I'm gonna whisper easy to her because it's really short. Easy, back. And the last thing she's gonna do is go for a long blind right up the middle past one of the falls, which is kind of hard. Sit, release. Dead bird, heel, sit, dead bird, good. Back!
I can see why she was tired the other day when I came to your place.
Yeah.
I can see why now. Now, have you ever seen any of the dogs just say, "No, I've had enough of this"?
There we go. I thought I was gonna have to use my whistle.
Oh,
There are some dogs, if I could say her name and she doesn't go, it's called a no-go. And so yeah, she's gotta go by her name. She knows her name. Now we're gonna give her the game break. Hey, 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 hey. Good girl, good girl.
okay, we've seen the physical part of this. Now I think we need to kind of share with our viewers a little bit about how the business works. You mentioned earlier about what the pups cost.
Yes.
Is there anything else you think the viewers need to know if they want to get into this type of business?
Absolutely.
So with dogs, we one of our first labs that we started getting into, we used to have pointers. And I was raised with pointers and things like that. And then one of our first labs we sent to a professional trainer up in Washington, the Gagne's up there. And they'll go up for about a month time. And it's about $700-800 a month usually to train a dog up there. And so we sent her up there for a few months. I went up there, learned a lot of the stuff, then came back. So I felt like that was a good learning opportunity for me. Now I like to do it on my own, and I could send them away to train, but I'd rather do it on my own. So yeah.
Okay, I imagine our viewers want to know your customers. What kind of people, or who are the people that's buying your dogs?
It's a great question. So it can be anyone from, I just want a pet and a family companion, or it can be someone who wants to compete in these field trials and something in between. But a lot of the time it's going to be customers that love to hunt, that love to bring a dog into the home when they're done hunting, to love on them. We've sold dogs to people in Alaska, people in South Dakota, people in Idaho, people in Canada. So those are our customers, are basically the hunting family type of group.
Beautiful.
And we get lots of feedback, good feedback from the puppies that we've sold or dogs that we've sold. So they've been good customers. They send more people our way. So it's been a really great business. It's been fun.
Is this a year-round thing?
It is. We do
Yes.
it all year. 2-3 feet of snow. When we get snow, I'm out there carving paths in the snow, and we're doing it. So about 5-6 days a week, mostly 6 days a week.
So you got to have a love and a compassion for this.
Yeah.
Just like anything else in life.
Well, and it's become kind of our family affair, like a family passion. We all get into it. We all love it. I mean, we love these dogs not only to compete with, but also they're part of our family. So it's kind of become that. Your kids can compete with the dogs in these competitions. So our daughter Emma, she got her junior handler certificate with Annie. And so if that's something that kids want to pursue, they can do that too. It doesn't just have to be an adult.
All
And
right.
to run a dog, it costs about $75 for an event. But it also helps, if they get titled, that helps the price of your puppies. So you make your money back if you have puppies or that. But if a kid will run them, they cut the price in half to encourage kids to do it.
Oh.
And that makes
Bonus.
makes my wife happy.
Well, speaking of the kids, can we have them come in?
Yeah,
Yeah, put your stuff down.
And we haven't introduced them yet. So the oldest here is Easton. Welcome to our show.
This is our
And then Emma.
Representing.
And then Eli. They're all 3 E's. And then Jory and Jen are the 2 J's. See that? Well, this is where we close our show. And usually they're looking for me. But today, they're not. And I always have Travis say, boy, it's a great day out here, and look at that backdrop.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
That is gorgeous. You can see the fall leaves changing.
And have you seen our show?
Yeah.
Remember, we love you. We truly do. Now, let's go all together.
All right.
Remember, we love you.
We love
We
you.
love you.
We
We truly do.
We'll catch you on our next show.
Hey, wow, that was a great show. Thanks a lot. We really appreciate that.
Thanks for having us.
Good job, Goose. You did really good. Okay?
Good
All
job,
right.
Goose.
Well, let's get out of here.
Good job, Goose.
That was really fun. Those dogs are so well trained.
They're
It's
fun,
amazing
huh?
how trained they are. Are your kids as well trained?
No,
Oh.
we're working on that.
Well, okay, well,
Wow.
I bet. Thanks very
Hey,
much.
thank you. Too.
You mean I got to stay here all night? They're leaving. And Jory hasn't said break. And I'm a very obedient dog. Boy, and I don't like it right here because I know there's rattlesnakes. And this dog doesn't like rattlesnakes. Oh, wow.